Alright, we're live, Cody.
It's Tuesday.
It is Tuesday. Welcome to Ryan O'Toole's Stream Tuesdays.
What's going on, everybody?
What's up?
Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday, indeed. Oh boy, we got a lot to talk about.
We do.
Well, only one major topic to discuss.
Yes, and we'll
just
get
wait for the people to come in.
Our wonderful people that we call Ryan's subscribers.
Yes.
Or O'Toole Nation.
Yeah.
That we call Ryan. Audio sounds great.
The audio does sound great.
And Sawyer.
Sawyer is here. What's up, Sawyer? Rich Reviews is in the house. How's it going? Tyler K's here. What's up?
Nice
Reese
thumbnail.
is here. What's up, Reese?
I made the thumbnail. Thank you.
Yeah.
We take turns making the thumbnails. You know, Ryan's like, you know what? I got this one. And then sometimes I'll be like, I really want to make it. So.
What's up, Tom?
Oh, look
Tom's
at that.
been looking forward to this all day. Amari's here. What's up, Amari? Rich saw it twice in theaters. I gotta go see that again. 'Cause
I can
really
finally
love
wait. Let me first just say this. I've finally seen a movie that I can actually talk about it. So you guys, I've seen it, and
Yes,
it
he
was
saw
fantastic.
it with me.
It was fantastic. I absolutely loved it.
It was really good. Reese, do you think we will have to wait 3 years for the It sequel? I think so. I don't know about the casting yet. We'll see what Warner Brothers does.
What's going on,
Iker,
Iker?
what's up, Iker?
We're doing good,
What's
Amari.
up, Julie Madden?
By the way, Tom said he's been looking forward to this all day.
That's what I just said.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tom. Sawyer, nice making a live stream on this topic. This year was pretty controversial with Star Wars topics.
True.
No.
True.
It is Tom's favorite movie of the year
Wow.
so far. Wow.
It is for me, but
It's
not saying much because I haven't seen too many movies.
It's in my top 5 for sure, Tom. Still think War for the Planet of the Apes is the best movie this year, in my opinion. Sawyer also saw it. I posted my review a few days ago if any of you guys want to check it out.
Cool.
I'll definitely check it out, Sawyer.
For those of you that haven't checked out Ryan's review for it, be sure to check it out.
I don't have the thumbnail photo to show you guys, but it's on my channel.
It's pretty impressive. I got to.
I made that thumbnail.
You
Tell
did
me
a
what
pretty
you
good
think
job.
of it.
You did a pretty good job.
Rich, 50-50 chance that it will make my top 10 list.
Yeah.
What up, Unhip Sleep Productions?
Well, the thing about that is that there's so many more movies coming out this year, so it makes sense as why it could make it or not.
Julie Madden had a nightmare because of it last night.
Oh. Guess it was pretty scary for
Well,
you.
Pennywise is very creepy, indeed. What's up, Eli Tube?
War for the Apes was good.
War for the Apes was so good. Probably the best CGI. Oh, I totally agree, Eli.
Number 5 of the year, so a lot of people have it in their top 5, which is really
Tyler
cool.
K. also can't wait for Mother. Yes, I'm going to see Mother on Friday.
Yes.
Friday.
You're also seeing another one, too.
And I'm seeing American Assassin also. So look out for those reviews coming.
Also,
this
you
weekend.
have something to mention, too, right, with the recent number?
Oh yeah, I gained a good amount of subscribers these past few days. I'm at 858 subs right now. So for any of you guys that are new, thank you for subscribing. I really do appreciate it. It's been really fantastic. And for those new people, I will show you guys right now my Snapchat, which I do have, is ROTool Movies. Go follow me on Snapchat if you do have one. If you follow me on Snapchat, you'll get early access to things like you'll get to see me snapping random things like at the movie theaters. Get to see quick before thoughts and after thoughts after I see a movie. And also behind the scenes stuff after I film a review or before in the editing process. Get to see some cool stuff and as well as random stuff. And also for the new people, I do have a Patreon account. If you want to take the extra step in supporting me on Patreon, go check out my Patreon video I did a few weeks ago where I explain all the details. If you're interested to support me on Patreon, my page is patreon.com/Ryan O'Toole.
And with supporting Ryan, you get benefits, like you can get a free cool... Show 'em off, Ryan.
Oh yes, if you're a Ryan O'Toole supporter on Patreon,
depending on how much, but yes.
Depending, but you'll get my very own Ryan O'Toole Movie Reviews t-shirt.
Pretty good deal if you ask me. Hey guys, who's excited for Transformers and maybe a Fantastic Four reboot?
not excited for either.
As of now, it's in my top 5, and this is coming from a guy who's not a big fan of horror films.
Zach Pope is in the house. What's up, Zach?
What's up, Zach? How we doing, man?
Speaking of Zach Pope, the Neezy Channel, Durbania, and
Jay Vaders.
Jay Vaders. We're filming episode 3 of Rotten or Fresh Sunday night coming up.
It's getting there, man. I'm super pumped for it.
I'm super pumped for it.
This is like the first one going into where it's like we're not sure who's gonna we had to kind of have an idea of who would do well, but like it's really up in the air right now.
It's really up. What I mean? Like the first 2 episodes, I had a clear vision on who I thought was gonna win, and this one, it's a lot of underdogs.
A lot of underdogs for sure. We're super excited for it. I hope you guys are too.
Yeah. Yes, and it's Zach is very excited.
You know, I'm kidding about the Transformers. Oh yeah, we know you're kidding.
Yeah,
those movies are great though. Or
to
pun, it's fantastic.
Yeah, it is fantastic. Oh my god.
Yes, their review of it was great. There's a little spoiler review.
I had to sit through the Flatliners remake during the It screening. Not sure what to think about Flatliners.
We're gonna get started on the topic, but again, you're seeing Mothers and American...
Mother and American Assassin. So look out for those reviews this week.
In the coming days. All right,
we're at 6 minutes. 8 people are here. I think you guys are ready to get started.
I think so too.
Are you ready, Cody?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
They canceled the movie.
They canceled the movie, guys. Nothing's coming out.
Okay. All right, let's get into it.
All right, let's do it. So the big news dropped today. Let's show them. J.J. Abrams is directing Star Wars Episode 9.
Oh man,
yes,
big announcement for sure.
Huge announcement. Honestly, I thought they were going to bring Rian Johnson back because of all the hype that Last Jedi's getting. But I watched in a previous interview with Rian Johnson, he said that he just doesn't want to do it because he just wants to appreciate Star Wars as a fan and not just do another one.
Yeah.
But J.J. Abrams was surprisingly available. They snagged him again. And guys, obviously, it was expected. I mean, I wasn't expecting them to get any other name like... who were the names I was thinking? People were saying like James Wan, Justin Lin, Spielberg or Nolan. No. Of course I was expecting J.J. Abrams was going to come back to do Episode 9.
Or at least Rian Johnson.
Or Rian Johnson, one of those guys. But, yeah, I really like that J.J. Abrams is coming back because he did fantastic work with The Force Awakens. Look at the poster.
I mean, it was a good movie.
It was a really good... You haven't even seen it.
You tell me it's a good movie.
He's not even a Star Wars movie fan.
Hey. I am a Star Wars fan. I just haven't seen them yet. But go ahead.
How can you call yourself that?
You've made me a Star Wars. Okay. Go ahead.
So... J.J. Abrams has a fantastic style that he brought to The Force Awakens. And so, I think with him coming back with Episode 9 to finish what he started, it just makes perfect sense. I mean, he did a great job in making us believe in these characters like Rey, Finn, Poe Dameron, and also having Han Solo join the game, but then obviously he's dead.
Jay Vader's in the building.
Jay Vaders is up. What's up, Jay? Yes. Perfect timing, man. So, yeah, J.J. Abrams coming back is the right choice. And I honestly wasn't expecting anyone else other than him.
Let's go into some of the comments, but then I want to talk about who you wanted. Who was your choice to direct it? We'll talk about that after, but let's read some of the comments here. I think we started with Zach saying...
No.
Zach said, safe choice.
Safe choice of director. And thanks for watching our spoiler review.
Steven Spielberg. Why does everyone love Rogue One so much more than The Force Awakens? Honestly, I prefer The Force Awakens. You agree with that?
Yeah, I agree with that. But I do think Rogue One's a little underrated in terms of the characters.
Why did people think Nolan would direct? Because he's such a big name.
Because he's an obvious choice. I just said I wanted to clear that up. I'm saying he's an obvious choice that he'll never direct Star Wars, is what I was saying.
Should be interesting because of the major complaint people have about Force Awakens saying it's copy and paste.
Well, I disagree with that. I didn't think it was too similar to A New Hope. Yeah, it had some similar story elements, but it had a completely original story, not copy and paste, copying A New Hope.
And tying into that, he's saying now that Episode 9 will be a copy and paste to Return of the Jedi.
I don't think so. I mean, again, we'll see what happens, but I don't think they're copy and paste of the original trilogy.
Rich Reviews, personally, Kathleen Kennedy should direct.
She is the CEO of Disney, so she won't direct it.
And Patty Jenkins is coming back for Wonder Woman 2, so I don't think that would have been...
think that's going to happen.
Best Darth Vader of all time was in Rogue One.
I 100% agree, Eli.
Jay says, I kind of wanted Alex Garland, the director of Ex Machina.
I don't think his style would kind of fit Star Wars. He's just more of a dark psychological sci-fi guy. He would have been cool, but his style just isn't Star Wars type.
We got B-Wise in the house. What's going on?
What's up, B-Wise?
Neither did I. Besides a Star Wars killer base, that's just the major complaint people have.
Yeah.
Alex Garland would have been awesome. Ryan, I want you to tell people, and this was interesting. Now, I don't know how many people are going to agree with you, but tell everyone who your ideal director would have been to direct Episode 9.
Brad Bird.
Animated Brad Bird?
Yeah, Brad Bird.
All right, now let's see. Give your reasoning why Brad Bird.
Brad Bird would be an awesome choice simply because he's a director that does different genres. He started with animated with The Iron Giant, such an underrated animated movie. Please check out The Iron Giant and The Incredibles, of course, and Ratatouille. And he also went into the spy espionage with Mission Impossible: Ghost Protocol.
Yeah,
and fans want to see him take on something like Tomorrowland, which was his weakest film, obviously. A lot of the visuals in that film was very Star Wars heavy. And so Brad Bird, I think, directing a Star Wars movie would be fantastic. It's a big franchise that I think he can handle. And he's a name that people aren't looking at much. People are looking at Spielberg and Nolan.
The big names.
And Matt Reeves and all those guys.
Yeah.
I think with Brad Bird, he can bring a fun, lighthearted sense to it, as well as awesome action sequences.
So what do you think made them lead to the decision of picking Abrams over going in a completely different direction? What do you think it came
They
down
just
to?
went to the safest bet. And just like Zach Pope said, I think J.J. Abrams did phenomenal work with The Force Awakens. He's built this story, this new story with these new characters. So it just figures why not bring on the director that started this whole thing? So.
Gotcha. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Yeah.
Yes.
But do you think it was safe? Do you think
they had to go with the guy that started it all? Okay. I don't think it is a safe choice, but I just love J.J. Abrams. I think he's gonna do great work with Episode 9. Finish it off strongly.
Eli Tube says, it's so nice to join your guys' live stream because I can never talk to anyone about movies, and you guys are always able to get through the comments. Now you know we love talking.
Yeah, we love talking to you guys.
BY says no Brad Bird.
What?
Interesting. Michael Bay would be perfect. We could have focused on the
I hope you're kidding.
Fan of Films is here. What's going on, Fan of Films? He also directed Mission Impossible: Ghost Protocol.
That's what I just said.
Yeah, and also did an unboxing of the Iron Giant Signature Collection. Yeah, I mean, that could be... I think I agree with you. I like Brad Bird movies. Episode 9 is going to be the Return of the Jedi reread?
I don't like to make assumptions. I just like to be surprised.
Yeah.
Maybe it could not be like Return of the Jedi and be something completely different.
I have a confession. Never saw the first Kingsman. I plan to, though, because the Golden Circle looks interesting.
Please do. It is a fantastic movie. Speaking of Kingsman: The Secret Service, I will be collabing with Jeff Millicky from Jeffito's movie blog on that movie, as well as doing a spoiler review for Kingsman: The Golden Circle.
When you rewatch that, let me rewatch it with you because I got it.
Please, it's really, really good movie.
Jay Vader says, what about Joe Johnston?
Joe Johnston, he's a middle of the road director. I love Captain America: The First Avenger, love Jumanji, but I hated Jurassic Park 3. So with him directing a Star Wars movie, I'm just like, okay. He's just that kind of director.
Was Jurassic Park 3 his most recent film?
No, his most recent film was First Avenger.
Okay.
At least the one I know of. I could be completely wrong. Don't quote me on that.
The Change is 23 is here. He says, Ryan is right, and JJ we trust.
JJ we trust.
I like that saying. No, Bay would focus on all the non-important characters. It would be great. He's joking. I'm curious, though, as to who some other people's choices would have been. Like, who would be your ideal?
Sean Chandler, he did a whole video. He split it into categories of the ones that are, like, the most predictable, the ones everyone wants, the underdogs, like, those type of people. I think Justin Lin, James Wan were all in that video.
Yeah.
Everyone's talking Denis Villeneuve. It was like, he's not Star Wars.
Didn't Arrival make you fall asleep towards the end? Or were you just tired?
Well, I was tired because I saw it late at night.
Yeah.
And I rewatched the movie. It's a phenomenal film.
Oh, yeah.
But Denis Villeneuve, yeah, he's directing Blade Runner 2049, which I'm highly excited about. But his style doesn't fit Star Wars style. Like, fun. His movies are dark and serious and gritty.
Yeah. We have Sawyer saying, "Oh, Ryan, I took inspiration of the fall-winter video you did with Tyler and did my own some Oscar talk." Okay, that's cool.
With
the video you did with Tyler, he sort of did a video like that on his channel.
Tyler Tompkins?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Cool. Yeah, go check out that video, guys, with Tyler Tompkins, where we go over the Oscar season. So
Jay says The Rocketeer is so good.
Haven't seen that. Thanks for bringing that up.
Now, Jay Vaders has recommended a movie for you to see.
Awesome.
There you go. How about Ridley Scott for episode 9? Says
I think he's stated before he would never do Star Wars. Again, his style, it would be cool, but his style wouldn't fit Star Wars type. It's just, all of his movies are dark and scary like Alien.
Yeah.
Just not Star Wars style of fun.
How about like a, let me think of some more people potentially. Empire is clearly the best Star Wars film, but what's with your guys' favorite lightsaber? What's your favorite lightsaber battle in this?
Obviously, Luke versus Vader. And Luke, why am I blubbering? Luke versus Vader in Empire Strikes Back, obviously.
That's your favorite. Yeah. I saw Cody Curse's video on why Ryan Johnson should direct, and it swayed my opinion to Johnson. Interesting.
I would have loved Ryan Johnson too, but I understand his reasonings that he just wants to appreciate Star Wars as a fan. But I think his version would have been a lot more interesting and darker.
It seemed like they wanted to make a decision really soon. Like if they waited, and maybe Ryan Johnson would be directing, or maybe they were just bluffing us the whole time, and J.J. Abrams is really going to direct it.
I think they had their eyes sighted more on Abrams than Johnson, to be honest. It was just a one-on-one situation, and they just went with JJ.
Ooh.
Be wise. Let's get George Lucas back. No.
If it wasn't JJ, I would have loved Duncan Jones or even Neil Blomkamp.
I'd be more interested in Neil Blomkamp than Duncan Jones.
What's some of Blomkamp's films?
He's done District 9. He's done Chappie.
Say that 10 times. Chappie, Chappie.
Chappie. I'm Chappie.
And Duncan Jones?
Duncan Jones did Warcraft, which was not good. He
that
did
video game
Source
movie?
Code. He did Moon. Yeah, some really unknown, underrated films.
Gotcha. So, but are you happy with... It seems like you're happy with
I'm
JJ.
happy with J.J. Abrams coming back.
Good. So. Never cared of Neil Blomkamp. Lucas would bring Jar Jar...
I'm Jar Jar Binks, and I'm Snoke. Wow.
Oh, so Jar Jar is Snoke. Okay.
I'm Snoke. No Kylo Ren. No Wa Kobichi. That Revenge of the Sith review.
But no, that's good. So it seems
you never underestimate my power. No, this would be my reaction if George Lucas came back. No!
Just a close-up of your face. Han Solo is hands down my favorite Star Wars character. I'm dressing as old him from The Force Awakens to Comic-Con.
He's my second favorite. My favorite is, obviously, Darth Vader. Duh. JJ said that Jar Jar's bones was in the desert of Jakku.
A little bit of an Easter egg there.
Who knows? Rian Johnson should be back directing this film and not Abrams as much, as I really like The Force Awakens.
How's it going, Alan, by the way? Welcome.
What's up, Alan? George Lucas is...
Well, what's your thoughts on that? Back directing the film? I mean...
I wouldn't have cared either option. I like both directors, but I think Abrams started this whole thing. It just makes sense that he finishes it.
George Lucas is a greedy bastard.
He is.
That's a nice way to say it.
Yeah.
That's a nice word.
He is a greedy bastard. Zach Pope, I would have rather have Ava DuVernay. Oh, she directed Selma. How would she direct that, though?
That would... Here's a really interesting question. What do you see the future of Star Wars with all the controversy? Not just with this, but the Han Solo film.
Again, it's the same controversy. I don't know anything of what's going on with the Han Solo movie. Like, how's production going? When's the trailer coming out? Is it done filming? I don't know any of these things because they're not telling us these things. So,
like, do you think you see it going in a good direction? Or
I'm scared for it, to be honest. I don't know anything.
Okay. Do something different, not as safe. I would have liked to see them go in a different direction too.
Yeah.
But I'm more surprised at how quick they made the decision too. Guys, what's your opinion on The Last Jedi? Like your theories?
One of my theories, I think it's going to be surprising. Like, we're not going to expect anything. Because, I don't know about you guys, I'm not watching any more trailers after just the teaser trailer. That's all I need to see. So, I don't like to make speculations on a movie I'm really anticipating. But for this movie, I'm just expecting something great. Maybe Luke could not be Rey's father. You never know. Maybe Snoke could be her father. You never know. So,
maybe
honestly, I'm not speculating on this movie. I just want to go in surprised.
What is in more trouble, the Star Wars universe or the DCEU? Good
the
question.
DCEU, easily. So they have way more question marks than Star Wars right now. I mean, like, this Joker movie, like, they keep saying that it's not going to be a part of the DCEU. And also the Batman movie, Matt Reeves is saying it's a part of the DCEU, but a completely Batman-focused story. Like, they keep telling us these things, and it's confusing everybody. I mean, yeah, Wonder Woman was phenomenal, but these other movies are just up in the air, and they have more things to handle, and they haven't explained to us these things. Like, there's no trailers for anything. Like, we just hear words, and we don't see actions. And with Star Wars, yeah, all these, reshoot thingies and all that stuff, but I don't know.
And then you have the Justice League.
And the Justice League, too. We don't know if it's going to be great or not. I don't think it's going to be that great.
We'll find out in a few months.
We'll find out.
Episode 9 got pushed back to December 2019 instead of May. Mm-hmm. What do you think about that, being pushed back?
Yeah.
It goes back to the reshoots, right? And just
the reshoots and bringing on J.J. Abrams. And just this trend now of every Star Wars movie's coming out in December, not in May.
There's a ton of other choices, but J.J. will take what direction they want. I'm sure Han Solo will end up being okay, but like you guys, I'm a little worried. Yeah. Seems to be the common reaction. Only watched episode 8 trailer once. I think Rey's a Kenobi.
Yeah, that's my speculation as well.
AJ.
She's either Obi-Wan or Snoke.
How's it going, AJ Butler? Good to see you.
What's up, AJ Butler?
Really wish the DCEU would take good point tomorrow. Would take point of Marvel.
Point of Marvel. Make a game plan and see where it goes.
Marvel just seems to have their shit together.
Yeah, Kevin Feige really knows his shit. He has the release dates out. He gives us shit. And he releases them.
Yeah.
And then the DCEU, they just have tons of great ideas, but we don't know anything about it. Like, is this Batman movie a part of the DCEU or not? Is Ben Affleck going to be staying as Batman? Like, is this Joker movie you keep talking about? Who's playing the Joker? Leonardo DiCaprio? Bill Skarsgård? Who? I want these movies to be good, but you keep telling us these things. That's confusing.
At least Patty Jenkins is back.
That's the best news you've given us, is Patty Jenkins is coming back.
Rich says, what's your thoughts on the 4 Avatar sequels coming up?
I'm excited for them, but yeah. I think James Cameron's, he's putting a lot of thought into those movies, and honestly, I think Avatar is a little overrated, but I'm excited to see what he has in store for those sequels. And also, it's been said that Stephen Lang is going to be the villain in all those sequels.
Which I think you like Stephen Lang, right?
Yeah, he was great in the first Avatar movie.
Justice League will be a bloated hot mess, and that pains me to say.
It's going to be just like BVS.
The DCEU will die. Okay, good. Justice League, I have a feeling, will be good. Not the best story, but good action scenes, good sequences, and good building to the world. Something like Avengers would have done.
Yeah, something like the Avengers, but completely different, I think.
Thoughts on the hit piece by the New York Times on Rotten Tomatoes? I'm not sure about that. I didn't hear anything about that.
I haven't read that.
We have a game show about Rotten Tomatoes. Sorry. Hey, Cameron.
Where's Cameron? What's up, Cameron?
Did it deserve the $120 million
it
earned? Talking about it.
Of course. I knew it was gonna have the highest opening weekend for a horror movie. And it does. It really is a great movie. And Stephen King fans are really, really impressed by this movie.
And it's just going to keep getting more and more money.
If you're a fan of the It book, you're going to love it. I mean, just the characters in that movie, Pennywise, Bill Skarsgård, everything came to fruition with that movie. And I'm not shocked at all that it broke box office records.
James Cameron always builds fantastic worlds.
He does. He really does. Did you guys see his criticism on Wonder Woman? I highly disagree with him, but, it's his opinion. But, yes, I highly agree. He does make beautiful worlds.
We have a comment here. I said in my It review, Bill Skarsgård reminded me of Mark Hamill's Joker.
Well, Mark Hamill's Joker is kind of like Tim Curry a little bit, but the look and all that, definitely. The eyebrows and all that, yeah.
Fan of films. If Ben Affleck drops out of the Batman, who would you cast to play Batman? It's a great question.
I'd cast someone a little bit younger. Who have I said would be a really, really good Batman? I don't know.
It's a good question.
It's a really good question. I have to look up.
Do
I
some
just
research.
really love Ben Affleck. I just want him to stay on as Batman until he dies.
Miles Teller. I like Miles
Get
Teller.
out of here. Get out of here. I'm Batman. I'm upset!
Little whiplash in there.
J.K. Simmons is playing Commissioner Gordon. I would have said him.
When asked about being a director for episode 9, he joked saying he would be fired in a week. I'm not sure who that was referring to. Unhip says, are you excited for Justice League? It pains me to even say, but I'm not really excited for it.
Me too. It's going to be exactly like BVS, and I just don't think it's going to be that great. Sorry, Matthew V. Haynes.
Sawyer Sable. Cameron, yes, it did pretty great film, and as the film Hollywood needed working at the movies myself, it desperately needed the money. Sure did. Rich Reviews. The It director has said that he plans to use the kids in flashback sequences for the sequel. That would be a good idea on his part. The kids were fantastic in the movie. I saw it. It was a credible movie. I thought it was going to be scarier going in. You thought it was going to be scarier going in. And a common reaction with everybody, it seems to be that,
it doesn't leave you with nightmares, but it does have some creepy scenes in it.
Yeah. You'll float too. Yeah, you're right, Jay.
Really, the only scene in that movie that scared the shit out of me was that projector scene.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't expecting any of that to come out.
Yeah.
Who would you cast as the adults in the It sequel? Oh, man.
Some people are saying Bill Hader as an older Richie.
Oh, yeah. I like that. That's a good pick.
That's a really good pick. I like that one.
That's a
also,
good one.
people said James Corden as the older Ben.
Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah. How do you...
Also, people said Chadwick Boseman as Mike. I don't know.
That's kind of too early to...
Chris Pratt was like, no.
How do you think Leia will die?
Probably they'll kill her off in some way. Maybe she'll die in a sleep or something, cryo sleep.
Ooh, Rich says he would cast you as Batman.
Oh, really? I'm Batman. Where are the hockey pads? Where are they?
Imagine being a movie reviewer and reviewing a movie you're in.
That'd be awesome.
You'd just be like, of course I was amazing, yeah.
Where are the cough drops, Alfred? I'm wearing hockey pads.
Alan says, what are your thoughts on It Part 2, and who would you cast to be the adult versions again?
Again, the same people.
For spoilers, yeah.
I actually really like the casting rumors of Bill Hader and James Corden.
I can see both of them doing that.
Also, people said
the girl would be... I gotta think.
People saying Jessica Chastain. No.
I gotta think about that.
Who would I cast to play...
That would be a good video topic. Like, who would you... That's a good question. It is exactly like the book, yep. I think whoever plays Bill in It could play young Bruce Wayne.
Who could play Beverly?
Beverly.
I would go with Amy Adams.
That's like the...
Because they do reference Lois Lane in the It movie. And Clark Kent.
That's a really good
Amy
point.
Adams just makes sense. Wouldn't it?
It is adding on my comment about the Thor Ragnarok director when replying to a comment on Twitter. Yes.
Oh yeah, did you guys hear the news of Taika Waititi wants to do his own Thor trilogy?
Yeah, he kind of like threw shade at like the older Thor movies. He's like
he said they don't exist. Like,
yeah.
This is the start to my trilogy.
Yeah, he didn't want any part of it. Burned out by superhero movies, therefore most likely won't see the Justice League. Yeah. Good for you, Jay. Jake Gyllenhaal for Eddie.
Jake Gyllenhaal for Eddie. Ooh. I don't know. We'll see. Again.
Do you prefer Leo's younger roles or his more recent roles? Good question, Cameron.
That's a really good question.
I would say recent.
I'd say his recent roles.
I mean, Titanic is a masterpiece, but...
I just really like The Wolf of Wall Street. Just him as...
Yeah, that projector scene was really scary, Tom.
That creeped me out, that scene.
We're behind in the comments, so we just got to move forward a little bit. That projector scene. Tibbert Maguire for Bill and Tobey Maguire for Billy. Oh, Tobey Maguire, he was saying.
Tobey Maguire for Billy.
Gotcha. We agree on everything. AJ says, what I'd love is a Star Wars movie like the Star Wars Old Republic trailers or a closer look into the biggest Star Wars universes. That would be interesting.
Someone said Jason Bateman will be cast.
We're skipping comments, Ryan. We can't skip comments. What do you think of AJ's comment, though?
That's an interesting comment, actually.
Yeah. That Batman.
Everyone's saying hashtag Ryan for Batman.
I like it. I like it.
Mm.
Everyone send that into
Warner Brothers.
Yeah, Warner Brothers. Some people are saying Jason Bateman will be cast, says Rich Reviews.
Jason Bateman's cool.
Yeah. Anything you guys liked about the Star Wars prequels? Ryan, says Eli.
I like Darth Maul. I like Chancellor Palpatine. I like Count Dooku. I liked Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan. He was alright. That's about it, though.
Jessica Chastain or Amy Adams, says Zach Pope.
I like Amy Adams. She's a good
Hashtag
actress.
Ryan for Batman. Keep it going, guys. Put that on Twitter right now. What is your favorite movie of all time, says Peter?
My favorite movie of all time, Peter, is The Empire Strikes Back.
Speaking of Star Wars. Amy Adams. Again, another Ryan for Batman. I like it. Is it a strong possibility that might cast unknown adult actors for the It sequel?
Again,
I mean, these kids were sort of unknown except for that one kid in Stranger Things, right?
Yeah.
So
a lot of unknown people. They did get Jaden Lieberher. I've heard of him before.
I can see Christian Bale as Bill, Jessica Chastain or Amy as Beverly, Joseph Gordon-Levitt as Stan. Ooh, that's a good pick.
Yeah, JGL's a good pick, actually.
I can kind of see Miles Teller, too, being him.
He just brings up Miles
I like Miles Teller. Sorry, I want to see him in more film. He's a good actor. Sorry. He was almost in La La Land.
Oh, my God. That'd be so cringe.
Logic. Oh, he's a rapper, right? Should play older
Logic
Richie.
said he should play older Richie.
Wow, okay. Bale would be good, and so would Joseph as Stan. Another Ryan for president. Not for president,
Batman.
for Batman.
No.
Not president, no.
Don't bring up politics.
I just realized Jar Jar has more character development than Darth Maul, who is loved. Think about it.
Jar Jar
Especially
has
in the
more
prequels,
character
yeah.
development, but Darth Maul's such a badass, though. He only said little dialogue.
Do you think Forrest Gump or Shawshank Redemption deserve Best Picture in '94?
Easily Shawshank Redemption. That is a perfect movie to me.
I love Forrest Gump.
I love Forrest Gump. It's a classic, but it's no Shawshank Redemption. It's a classic. It's a masterpiece.
AJ asks, have you seen Leo the Lion?
No, I have not. AJ, sorry.
Sawyer says, fantastic, Ryan. That's my favorite Star Wars film.
It's about 95% everyone's favorite Star Wars film.
It might be the best coming-of-age film that I've seen in a while.
Since Stand By Me.
If you think about it, it really is a coming-of-age film.
I agree with that, definitely.
And that kid that played Bill was in the Book of Henry, which was so good. Oh, that's right. Okay.
Haven't seen that. Have you seen the 90s movie? And do you know what happens to Stan in the It book?
So have you seen the earlier...
I have not seen the 90s miniseries yet. I will, though.
But you love the Pennywise.
I loved Bill Skarsgård's Pennywise.
No, in the older one.
Tim Curry, I've seen movie clips of him as Pennywise and thought he was stupid as hell.
Cheesy.
He's cheesy. Like, not scary to me.
BY says, what is the best Hobbit movie?
I'm not a Middle-earth guy at all, so I've not seen Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit.
That's a shame.
What's a shame?
I haven't either.
It's a shame I haven't seen Lord of the Rings. I have. Shawshank was great, but so was Forrest Gump and Pulp Fiction that came out the same year. But The Shawshank Redemption is just a perfect movie.
I mean, you own it.
Yeah, I do have it.
You also own Forrest Gump as well, too. War is actually my favorite Planet of the Apes.
My favorite, just a tad, is still Dawn, but War is like a half step.
Yes.
The 90 miniseries is incredibly dated.
Sure is. Cheesy. Definitely has a bunch of flaws.
Jay Vaders, what's your favorite and least favorite Stephen King movie adaptation?
Good question.
Favorite is The Shawshank Redemption. Easily. Least favorite, that's a really good question. Cell. Cell with Samuel L. Jackson and Joan Cusack. Oh, horrible. God. The Lord of the Rings trilogy was amazing.
That's what everyone says.
I found myself thinking I need to rewatch and review Stranger Things.
I've heard a lot of good things about it.
Gladiator is a perfect movie. I can't wait for the Uncle Drew movie next year. Go, Kyrie to the Celtics. Hell yes, Tom.
Oh, man. Someone who can relate. Thank you, Tom. Yes.
Yes, we're excited for Kyrie Irving and Gordon Hayward on the Celtics.
It's going to be a great season. We're going to be going to a lot of games for sure.
And I might see the Uncle Drew movie.
Favorite Shawshank Redemption, least favorite. Take your pick.
Favorite Shawshank Redemption?
Oh, his favorite Stephen King adaptation is Shawshank. His least favorite is you can pick.
I said Cell is my least favorite. Are you either of you guys... either Cell or The Dark Tower are one of the least favorite Stephen King adaptations.
Yeah.
Are you either of you guys into the Hitchcock films? I've seen Psycho. Psycho's a brilliant film. I still haven't seen The Birds, Rear Window... Vertigo, North by Northwest for some of his classic films, and then Eight again. But Psycho's a really good film.
Doctor Strange, says Eli. What do you mean?
What are my thoughts on I think Doctor Strange is a cool superhero. Benedict Cumberbatch was fantastic as the character, and I can't wait to see him in Infinity War, see what he does.
What is the front runner for Best Picture?
As of right now?
For Ryan or for like...
What's my pick to win Best Picture? War for the Planet of the Apes.
But for the Oscars, probably Dunkirk?
No.
Well, I'm talking about for the Oscars.
For the Oscars pick would probably be Dunkirk.
But Ryan thinks it's overrated.
It's the most overrated film of the year in my opinion.
You guys are missing out on not seeing Lord of the Rings. That's what we're told. We gotta check.
They're long movies, and so just dedicate my time 9 hours in one day to see 3 movies.
Gotcha. Yeah. Zach says he gotta head out. Zach,
thanks for coming, Zach Pope.
We'll be seeing you very soon.
Yes, we'll see you very soon, man. Rich, Dunkirk for me is front runner. Eli says, have you guys seen 127 Hours? The one with James Franco. Yeah, that's a really good movie. Danny Boyle directed that. Yeah, that's a really good movie.
Yeah. Dunkirk sucked. Oh, Detroit. That's a good brand.
Detroit, maybe? I hope Detroit gets Oscar hype, especially for Will Poulter for Best Supporting Actor.
If given the opportunity, do you think you would do well in the movie Trivia Schmodown, says Cameron?
I think I would suck, honestly.
Don't say that. Like, you love the movie Trivia Schmodown.
Yeah.
I watch the episodes with Ryan just because he watches them. We haven't watched the most recent one yet. Don't spoil it for us if you've seen it. But he does really well. I don't know. I just feel like you say that because, like, it would be different competing than actually, like, watching it.
Yeah. It just depends on the questions, honestly.
Yeah,
they throw
and
out
the wheel
questions. They throw out questions that are, like, little minute details, and that's, like, so difficult.
Yeah. That's a good... I think you would do well.
Like in, what was the recent episode they did? I think it was Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Name the parking spot number that this guy parked in.
Like, that's so, like, a minute detail. Yeah. Ooh, good question. Favorite Stanley Kubrick movie, says Jay.
Favorite Stanley Kubrick movie is The Shining.
The Shining, all right.
Obviously. What's your favorite Netflix original movie / TV show?
Good question, AJ.
Ooh. A lot of the Marvel series shows, probably Daredevil Season 1.
Oh, yeah, because it says TV show. Favorite TV show?
My mother tried to get me to watch To the Bone. That movie with Keanu Reeves and Lily Collins. It's a really dark movie.
That's a good question. I would have to think about that one.
Death Note. People probably wondering my thoughts on Death Note. I haven't.
I liked I don't know if it's a Netflix show, but Parenthood. I loved that TV show. It was really good. If you know what I'm talking about, AJ. Recently been episode bringing on Collider Movie Talk. He's watched over 200 episodes.
Binge watched.
He's binge watched them. Gotcha. Explain to me why in Superman 4 the best idea was to throw hundreds of nukes into the sun.
Please do not bring that up. I don't know how the hell that happened.
Hey, Ben the Nerd. Thanks for joining us, man.
What's up, Ben the Nerd?
Do you watch Star Wars Rebels?
Not a TV show person.
So no for Cameron.
No.
Tyler, if you had the chance to play in the Schmodown, who would you want to play against? I would want to go up against Mark Ellis or Scott Mantz. That's who. Oh, but like
definitely not Scott Mantz.
Because I'll get
movie release dates.
That's actually a good question. Would you want to go up against somebody that you feel like you would have a shot against, or just your like dream? Who would you like just to go up against them?
The four guys I would not want to face up against are John Roca, Dan Murrell, Mark Riley, and Scott Mantz. No, or Drew McWeeny. Drew McWeeny and Scott Mantz. Bibiani too. He's really good.
So one of those guys you'd want to go up against just to see them smack you.
Well, I'll try Mark Ellis. I'll take on Mark Ellis. Christian Harloff's really good too.
That'd be fun to see you go up against one of them. Are you planning on to watch The Crown Season 2? No. No, I haven't watched Season 1. So, which celebrity would you want to review a movie with? Good question.
Chris Pratt seemed like he'd be a cool guy to review a movie with.
There you go, Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt. He has just such a great personality.
Tom says, have you seen
Okja, another movie. A Netflix original movie I haven't seen. But
didn't Stuckman review that?
Stuckman did review it.
Maybe.
I think David O'Sullivan reviewed it.
I think it was To the Bone.
To the Bone, yeah. That was the movie my mom made me watch. That was really dark.
Death Note sucked. Favorite Schmodown competitors? We kind of just went over a few of them.
Drew McWeeny, Dan Murrell, John Roca, Mark Riley.
I like seeing Mark Riley and
Scott Mantz.
No, what's her name?
Clark Wolf.
Yeah, I like them.
The Wolves
competing
of
together.
Steel.
They're a good team.
I like Late to the Party. I like.
Oh yeah, they're good.
The Nerds Watch.
Yep.
Ken Knapsack and Rachel Cushion.
Yeah.
I hate the Patriots. Someone needs to take that team down.
Team Action's funny.
I hate Team Action's really funny.
Love-hate
they're cocky as hell.
Action. Death Note, the movie, was the worst. B Wise asks, you must watch The Expanse. Okja was fantastic.
I love Family Guy. Thanks for
Eli's
bringing...
yeah,
don't bring up the Family Guy impressions.
Oh my god, we spent like 20 minutes.
I nail Family Guy impressions if you guys want me to do it.
Alright, Eli, you get one pick at a Family Guy character for Ryan to do. One pick.
For an impression.
Rich Reviews. I reviewed the second worst film of the year, a film called The Layover. Can you do an impression of Macho Man Randy Savage?
Bullseye ready! Or is that the guy from Spider-Man? Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Have you watched the show The 100? No?
No.
Mark Andreyko is really good, but I can't stand him.
Yeah, because he's on the Lions Den Patriots. Yeah, Mark Andreyko, he really knows his shit. He's a really good competitor.
Yeah. What's your favorite streaming service?
Favorite streaming service is Google Hangout?
What? Can you just be a little bit more specific,
Yeah, can you be
AJ?
a little bit more specific?
What you mean? Be Fast and Furious. Best Fast and Furious movie.
My favorite is Furious 7. Everyone's favorite's Fast 5. I just really like Furious 7 just because of the story they told.
What's going on, Cody Hughes?
What's up, Cody Hughes? Thanks for coming in.
I love Roka because he inspired me to not be afraid to love the Transformers and tell everyone on YouTube.
Yeah, hey, the Outlaw.
Virtual reality, the future of theaters. Is virtual reality the future of theaters? I don't think so.
Everyone's saying Peter Griffin, so I'll do Peter Griffin.
Alright, you can do Peter Griffin in a sec, but just answer virtual reality. Like, you know what virtual reality is?
Yes.
Like, do you think that's the future of seeing movie theaters and like...
Oh, you mean 360?
Yeah.
Something like that? That'd be really cool, but I don't know how you do it in a
That'd be
movie
really hard
theater.
to figure that out. Peter, the hardest for me, but a good Herbert and Stewie.
Yeah, I'll do those in 3 impressions.
Alright, go ahead. Do them first, and then we'll get to this question.
Hi, my name's Peter Griffin. Welcome to Family Guy. I got Lois, my wife. I got Stewie here, my friggin' son. I got Meg, my ugly daughter. Chris, and Brian. Yeah. I want a bird. Bird's the word. I want a bird.
Alright, Stewie.
I'll go into prison, aren't I? Hey, Stewie. Shut up, fat man. Oh, Brian, we're out of graham crackers. Oh, Brian, look I got the tea in my cupboard, and I want it. Meg, I'm hungry. There's a fry in the cupboard, and I want it.
Alright, can you do Herbert? Because your Herbert is fantastic.
Oh, hey there, Chris. I got a whole bunch of popsicles in my freezer. Get your fat ass back here. Hi, Kyle.
Oh my!
Don't you go swearing on by now. I'll give you a popsicle.
Alright, if Ryan wasn't reviewing movies, you should do voiceover work. That was great.
Lois said I was supposed to go to the freezer. That's Brian.
Rich Reviews. Have you ever met a celebrity?
I've never met a celebrity.
No. He's met other YouTubers, if that counts, but no.
Yeah.
You've met Cody Curtis and Matthew V. Haynes.
Yes.
Cool. Let's see here. Should we stop asking you if you've seen different TV shows? No, you can keep asking. We like the questions. It's very... I might have seen them, but like Ryan doesn't watch too many TV shows. He's the movie guy.
Yeah.
What would you do if you had 1 million subscribers? Said Rich.
What would I do if I had 1 million subscribers? Well...
Would you still do things like this? Would you still live stream?
I would still do things like this. I mean...
It would be much harder to read all the comments. But.
Yes, definitely. Just do things that I haven't been able to do right now. I'd upgrade easily. I would get a new car.
Yeah.
All these things that I'm not able to afford.
Gotcha.
Because you make a lot of money.
Finally, someone who thinks Furious 7 is the best, says B-Wise.
Yeah, it's a really good movie.
Oh, like Netflix, Hulu, and Crack... Netflix.
Netflix.
For sure. Netflix for sure. I once made $1.25 on YouTube and my mom said I should frame the check. Hey, it's money at the end of the day. My brother is a big fan and says hi.
Hey.
Hey there. What's going on?
What's going on, guys?
People love the impression. Good. Could you impersonate Trump, Brian?
Fake news. What's going on with this country? People across the border are doing many things. We will get $1 billion crack to China. Alright, I'm done.
Can you say wow like Owen Wilson?
Wow. Whoa, what's Well, hey, I'm Lightning McQueen. Wow. Is that good enough?
Nah. Have you seen Band of Brothers?
Band of Brothers. That sounds familiar. I don't know.
Favorite superhero?
Favorite superhero is Spider-Man.
Mine too. Spider-Man for sure.
Of course. Do you like Swamp Thing? I like Swamp Thing. Impersonate Bernie Sanders. Oh, I have a really good Bernie Sanders impression.
Gosh.
No, we have to get this economy back on track. And the Trump here isn't doing stuff. Hillary here, I want to see things done to the apartment over on concrete.
The hands.
The concrete. We must get billion-dollar jobs overseas. I want people working again. We have to do things together.
Oh my gosh. AJ has to head out. Thanks for stopping by,
Yes,
AJ.
thanks for stepping by, AJ.
Jay Vaders.
Jay Vader's most overrated movie, most underrated movie. Most overrated movie of all time. Birdman. Sorry.
Ooh.
I just think it's overrated. It's a good movie, but I don't think it's a masterpiece. Most underrated movie. That's a really good question. Honestly, most underrated movie, The Last Samurai, Catch Me If You Can, are all underrated movies in my opinion.
That's a good question.
Alien Covenant, kind of. But underrated's a little more harder. Like, you gotta think of something.
I'm sure, Jay, you've done a top 10 video on that, though.
He's done a lot of top 10 videos, Jay Vader.
Logan was one of the best of 2017. Yes. Have you seen the Seth Rogen and Joseph Gordon-Levitt film 50-50? It's in my top 5 ever.
Really good movie.
Yeah. Birdman is a masterpiece, according to Tyler. But that's okay. Everyone has their own opinion. If you could cross over 2 film universes with the exclusion of Alien and Predator, what would it be?
If you could cross over 2 film universes with the exclusion of Alien and Predator.
Marvel and DC.
No, that's never gonna happen.
But like, if you could, that's the question.
I could, if
you could, that's the question.
That's probably what I'd do, honestly. The Avengers and Justice League mashed together.
That would be pretty epic.
And the Marvel Netflix, the Defenders, too.
Yeah, there you go. Whew.
Alright, guys, we have about 9 minutes left. We're going to wrap this up pretty soon. So if you guys have any last questions, chime in.
Yeah, be sure to throw us some last minute questions here. We're going to end the stream in about before 9 o'clock our time. So,
I would cross Star Wars and Star Trek. That'd be a huge-ass movie.
That would be pretty insane.
You guys going to watch the Orville, Seth MacFarlane's new Star Trek thing?
Oh, yeah.
I saw trailers for that.
Probably not.
No.
Favorite Nickelodeon cartoon? SpongeBob.
SpongeBob.
Easy. Do you watch movie reviews before you see the movie? Good question.
Sometimes, but not for a movie like a Marvel movie, a Star Wars movie, anything.
So for like Kingsman, for Justice League, for Star Wars.
Not Justice League.
You're not going to watch like Stuckman or
if anything. It's like Detroit or something like that. Small, or like Snatched, Baywatch, those type of...
We got married movie reviews in the house.
Hey, what's up, married movie reviews?
How about favorite and least favorite M. Night Shyamalan movies?
My favorite M. Night Shyamalan movie is Unbreakable. My least favorite M. Night Shyamalan movie is The Last Airbender.
All right.
Favorite
Cartoon Network cartoons? Oh, man. Ed, Edd and Eddie.
Ed, Edd and Eddie.
Powerpuff Girls.
I'd say Powerpuff Girls.
Johnny Bravo, just to name a few. What kind of music do you guys like? Specific singers?
I think Justin Timberlake.
You like Justin Timberlake? Okay. I like Bruno Mars. I like Ed
Mars.
Sheeran. I love classical music, so Beethoven. We have a wide range of music. Like we were earlier we were listening to Hamilton and everything. So, let's see. Are you looking forward to the movie The Disaster Artist? Jay Vader says.
Yes, that looks hilarious.
Do you guys have a favorite actor? Leo, right?
My favorite actor would probably be Hugh Jackman or Leo.
I'd
say Hugh Jackman.
Mine would be Samuel L. Jackson. Dude's hilarious.
Everyone loves Sam Jackson.
Favorite Harry Potter film?
Favorite Harry Potter film is Deathly Hallows Part 2.
Mine would be Chamber of Secrets. I just love that movie. Good choice. Just watched The Village again tonight. I personally think it's underrated.
Yep.
Thoughts
I
on
think
the
it's
Danny
underrated.
Phantom film? Didn't know they were making one.
Huh.
Um,
With the exception of ScarJo, which actress would you date? Good question.
ooh.
Kelly Rohrbach.
Who?
Kelly Rohrbach. She was in Baywatch.
That's a good choice.
Yeah, she's really...
Who would I go with?
Do you listen to film scores? I listen to them focus on... I always listen to film scores.
You name it. Williams.
John Williams, Hans Zimmer, you name it.
Listen to them all. Best Expendables movie.
I'd probably pick the first one. The rest are garbage.
Favorite Harry Potter's Goblet of Fire. Good choice. I don't know who I would pick. I would probably pick, like... Reese Witherspoon. She's good looking. She's kind of old for me, though, so I'd have to think about that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'd have to get back to you, Rich. There's a lot of good choices. Least favorite thing about Rogue One?
Least favorite thing about Rogue One is... What was my least favorite thing about? Honestly, it was Forrest Whitaker in the Saw Gerrera. He was completely wasted out of all the characters in the film. And some parts in the second act really drag on.
Yep.
Like Diego Luna's whole backstory and all that.
Yep.
Really slowed the movie down.
I love its score. It's very underrated. Yeah, it was a good score.
Yeah, that was a really good score, too.
Do you like Leo or Affleck more?
Leo. Ben Affleck's cool, but Leo's been in more critical acclaim films.
Do you both have channels? I do have a YouTube channel. I don't upload videos, but I'm just O'Toolboy213. Let's see. And yeah, thank you, Fan of Films, for stopping in. And why don't we end it off there?
Yeah, that's going to do it. Before we go, there's my Snapchat one more time, Earl Tool Movies. Go follow me on there for every behind-the-scenes footage of everything you want to know. And then there's my Patreon page, patreon.com/Ryan O'Toole. If you want to support my channel, again, it's up to you guys. Go to that link right there, patreon.com/Ryan O'Toole.
To find out different ways you can support Ryan and earn really cool things like
Ryan O'Toole movie reviews t-shirt.
pretty cool. Is Revenge of the Sith your favorite prequel?
Yeah.
Jay Vaders, we'll see you very soon, man.
Yes.
We're gonna send out those categories to you on Friday. Hope you guys check out my It review. Definitely will at some point, Rich. Nice hanging with you guys, BY. Cameron, thanks for stopping in. I know a lot of you guys were in here. Can't list everybody, but thank you for all tuning in. And look out, Rotten or Fresh. We're filming it this Sunday. Don't know when it's going to go up yet, but coming out very, very soon. Editing. Look out for your 2 reviews.
Yes, look out for my Mother review and my American Assassin review.
End us off, Ryan.
All right, thank you guys as always for watching this live stream. And if you guys liked it, give it a thumbs up, comment, and be sure to subscribe today for more content. All my social media links are in the description down below. Be sure to click that notification bell on your way out. And Cody and I will see you in the next live stream. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!
Have a good night, everybody.
Good night, guys.
See ya.